I got no time to waste. Reaching for stars, a million apart, a melody. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it.
My game, my strategy was just defense. Don't let the opponent score. I'm a real gritty player. I like to reach a lot, foul, do whatever to make you feel me on the sticks. I'm doing it. I just like playing defense. I do not want my opponent to score. I score off my defense. My MVP card was Kobe Bryant.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Raptors. At center, Khem Birch at center.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA. And we've got time for a...
Thank you, Kevin.
Always does. Thank you, D.A. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Khem Birch is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Bielitsa is out there with MP. And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance. And coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing. But leave no doubt, the three-pointer is here to stay.
So it's the Warriors now. Curry gets the bucket.
I'm not sure there's a more dangerous catch-and-shoot player in the NBA than Steph Curry. If you give him space, look out.
Now here's Van Vliet. Last game, 26 points to the middle. Here's Birch. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And here's MP for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. MP's got 5 minutes.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Boucher passes to Birch. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. MP outside. That one drops for him. He's got 7.
Watch how MP flusters the defense with the dribble move, getting himself the shot he was looking for.
Curry against Van Vliet. They need this. It's tipped. MP deciding where to go with it. And there's Green on the assist by MP.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here's Trent. He's covered by Thompson. Van Vliet against Curry. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Well, for a point guard like Fred VanVleet, you've got to be able to get into the mid-range. It opens up the other aspects of your offense, keeps the defense off balance.
Now here's Curry. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Count the basket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Green with the block.
A valuable, dogged defender, Draymond Green doing his thing.
That one falls. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Here's Anunoby following the basket by MP. Trent can't hit. MP finds Bielitsa into the lane, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Trent. We saw him with 10 points last game. Pass to Birch. Clock at 6. Over Bielitsa. And again, no good by Toronto.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 13.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Trent. No good, unable to end this run. Warriors leading by 14. Bielitsa with the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors, his team.
And Toronto making a change here. Young's checked in. .51 seconds left in the first. Van Vliet. Curry with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Stolen by Van Vliet. To the inside. Here's Young, and the rejection by Curry.
Well, stepping up his game on the defensive end, Steph Curry reads the play and sends it back.
Basket good. 15 points for MP.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And here is Van Vliet. Shoots over Curry. And again, Toronto no up. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
Well, they've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. MP out there with Porter. Then it's Curry. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Bielitsa in at the 5 down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Down low. Shots good by Achua. Achua's got his first points in this one.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
MP finds Porter. Now, here's MP. Tight defense on him. Curry passes to MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now, here's Achua. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Out left to the wing. Watanabe, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Watanabe, a three-pointer is right on target. Watanabe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Out to the right wing. Here's Achua. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away was to be all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink. And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. It's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Here's Mikhailuk. Following the basket by MP. To the paint, here's Watanabe.
And the defensive instincts of MP, outstanding work getting the right positioning and then blocking the shot.
And there it is for him.
And
32 points for MP.
From JD.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Van Vliet. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here's Mikhailuk. Covered by Wiggins. To the left side wing. Shot's good by Watanabe. Watanabe's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
From Stephen.
Best outing for Golden State. They won that game against the Pistons in Detroit. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Watanabe. His three-pointer's off the mark. Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. MP kicks to Porter. MP passes to Wiseman. Young with the steal. Passes to Van Vliet. Here's Mikhailuk. There's the pass to Young. Here's Watanabe. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
How about the energy from Steph Curry on the defensive end right there? Really good job.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors having no problems at all. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. It's Boucher out there with Kem Birch. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. Anunoby against Bjelica. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. That one goes. Count it.
And
MP's got 38 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Anunoby. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And this is where MP's raw talent and toughness really stand out, attacking in the painted area.
He hits the second from the line. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Curry against Van Vliet. Anunoby has the open look. No good from outside.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
A nice shot by MP.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
Now, here's Trent. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Now Trent. Just 5 on the clock. Over Green.
Listen, we know Klay Thompson prides himself on being an exceptional defender. And guess what? He has the length and athleticism to do just that.
Here's Anunoby. Got a hand on it.
Oof. Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Yep, that one goes in there. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Trent, and it's blocked. They get it back. It's stolen. Pass to Anunoby. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Van Vliet. Following the basket by MP. And the Raptors miss again.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And that one, good.
Buckets!
MP's got 45 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Anunoby over MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
OG
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
First free throw is good.
Well, what you know is OG Anunoby has certainly seen a lot of the world. This young man, born in London, moved to Missouri as a young man, goes to Indiana University, and then gets drafted by Toronto. That's country to country, folks.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. Both free throws good from Anunoby. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Pass to Bjelica. Now Poole. Inside. MP. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
MP!
Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
and it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And the foul called on
Golden
MP.
State foul.
That'll be his
MP.
second foul of the game. Andrew Wiggins is
That's his
checked in
second
for Golden
personal
State.
foul.
And Toronto also making a switch.
Third.
Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they...
Hey, Kristen.
Hey, so Ricky tells me the trade rumors are making you nervous?
No, I'm not nervous. Obviously, I haven't gone through anything like this before. I just wanted to pause, just get your advice on it first.
Sure, of course. Long story short, everything's fine.
Okay, that's good to know.
Zooming in a bit on the details. The media is a game, MP. Simple as that. What matters long-term is how you perform on the court. And try to see Kendrick's point of view. He's got to sell something. He's out of a job otherwise, and he's got a mortgage and a family just like everyone else. That's a powerful motivator.
So it's just nothing we can do about it.
There's nothing to do. You can't prove he didn't have a source. What do you want to do, sue for libel? You'll be on the back page in a dunce cap in no time, trust me.
Yeah, I hear that, but this is where I want to be. You know, how can't you just throw a wrench in that because he's on TV?
He can't. You control your own narrative, and believe me, you'll have plenty of opportunities to address this in the press.
Oh, yeah. I watch.
Everything's fine. I'm telling you, just be yourself, speak your truth, do what you do in the court, and this is a minor hiccup in the MP story. It's nothing more.
Okay. I hear you. Thank you.
Anytime.
I'm going to get out of here, but
Okay.
I'll see you soon, Kristen.
All right.
Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Westside, weaving, prime time, speeding, street run, creeping, low key, demon, teeth out, cheesing, having, eating, get mine, greedy, cold world, freezing.
Try not to lose control. Been out 2 weeks around. No red lights on the road. To get in what you owe. Life never stops, so go. Too fast to take it slow.
Let's go. 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 Let's go.
I wasn't really surprised about qualifying. I know the hard work that I put into this, so I was just relieved that I actually did it because there's so many factors that can make you not qualify. But I was happy. I was happy when it happened. I'm ready to play anybody.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warriors faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the court. Before we get...
Brian, thank you.
He is deadly, Allie. Thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Thybulle and Harris, the 3 and the 4. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden, and it's Bassey in at the 5. And for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Nemanja Bjelica is out there with MP. Well, recently we received word on the Player of the Week award. And once again, MP being recognized for his play.
Without a question, B.A. MP separated himself from the rest of the pack with his performance. He was on a tear all week long.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And here we are, Grant, coming up on Thanksgiving. Now, when you're at the table, what's the first food you reach for?
Oh, B.A., I always go for the turkey. That's the foundation of my Thanksgiving eating. You got to start with that first and then work around that.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Gotta love the confidence MP has. His coaches and teammates want him to take those fast shots.
Floats one up. Harden misses. Golden State with the ball. It's a three-point game. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Thibault. Here's Bassi. Bjelica defending. Outside Harden. Harris on the wing. Outside for Harden. 6 on the shot clock. The three. The shot, no good. And Golden State will come the other way.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses. Able to create the shot they were looking for there.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Thompson against Harden. Here's Maxey. 23 points his last outing.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Right side Curry. 4-3. That shot is off.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside Harden. Over Thompson. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense. The offense.
I mean, 3 or 4, solid start for this game.
Now here's Harden. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. And Philadelphia calls time here. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Harden with it. Defended by Thompson. Back to Harden. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run. MP knocks it away.
Gotta commend the hustle from MP. Fantastic work staying alert on defense and coming up with the block.
That one falls.
I just love the ball.
The Sixers trailing. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Harden against Thompson. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
Milton's checked in for James Harden. Bjelica, that's good.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Maxey. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Harris from downtown, and they recover it. Harris on the wing. Here's Bassi. Bielitsa defending. Knocks it loose. Curry with a steal. Thompson passes to MP. Now Green. Pass to MP. The three. Hits the three-pointer. MP's got 6 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. Now here's Milton. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Korkmaz. Knocks down the triple.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Curry against Milton. And here's Bielitsa. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his third assist of the night.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Harris right side. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Philly basketball.
For three, Maxey. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Warriors basketball.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, we've got Shake Milton, George Niang out there with Furkan Korkmaz. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Bassey in at the center. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor. They understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
From 12 feet. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Here's MP. The kick out to Wiggins. To the inside. From 8 feet. And Wiseman the bucket on the assist by Wiggins. Wiseman's got his first basket.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
Here's Maxey. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Up and over Porter. Korkmaz. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. And he gets it back.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
The drive by MP. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense. MP's got 7 points here in the quarter. The 76ers have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Pass to Maxey. To the middle. Here's Korkmaz. Oh, MP with a block. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. And the 76ers making a change here. Harden's checked in.
For the 76ers, James Harden.
Here's Millsap. averaging around 5 points a game. Inside. Stolen by Millsap. Now Milton. Pass to Niang. Back to Milton. On the wing, Harden. From 12 feet. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Back to Harden. Millsap against Wiseman. Millsap, the pass to Milton. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Oh, they need this! And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Warriors make some changes. So a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. The second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. MP is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The drive by Harden, and he lays it up and in.
You know, Harden is so hard to deal with when he drives because you know he's looking to draw the foul, and trying to defend him without fouling is a tall task.
And you look at Harden's endurance, able to give 100% night in and night out. And he plays as many minutes as you need.
You know, Grant, watching Harden, he always seems to be in attack mode.
And he's consistent about it too, B.A. A lot of guys are aggressive in spurts. Harden is looking to make a play every moment he's on the floor.
It's stolen by MP. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And that comes off the assist by Green. MP's got 20.
The concentration it takes to hit that shot through contact is impressive. MP has amazing focus when the D's up on him.
Pass to Harris. Oh, Green with a block. Bjelica outside. Back to MP. Bjelica, the pass to MP. Out to Thompson. Now here's Green. Over Harris. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Green's got his second basket on the night. Pass to Bassi. Back to Thibault. Lets a floater go. Outside for Harden. Ooh, poked away. Thompson with a steal. Here's MP. And it's blocked by Thibault. And they're able to recover. MP way outside. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by MP.
Just one of those nights for MP. Absolutely sizzling at the offensive end.
The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Curry against Harden. They need this. Outside Thibault. Pass to Harris. Back to Thibault. Hey, from beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Outside Curry. MP with it. And it's blocked by Thibault. Harden against Thompson. Takes a 13-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Pass to Bielitsa. Fires from 14. That one's good for 2. Bielitsa's got 9 points.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
Bielitsa against Terrace. Pass to Niang. Here's Maxey. Harris outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal
And for those
foul.
of you who have followed Harris, he's been in the league a decade now. Doesn't seem like it's been that long, but it has been, and he's rock solid.
Second free throw, no good. And over his 10 years, Clark, Harris has been remarkably reliable.
Yeah, he's as consistent as they come, B.A. He's going to score the ball, he'll rebound, he'll defend. I think he's better now at just making the next pass. And he does it all with a high degree of efficiency.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Thibault and Harris, the 3 and the 4. James Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Niang in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Harden from outside. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bielitsa. Outside Curry. MP outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by MP. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the shot goes in. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding.
Here's Harden. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Thompson finds Curry. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Here's Springer to stop the drought. Got a hand on it. MP against Brown. There's the block.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instinct. Excellent timing rising up to block shots.
MP outside. There's the three. It falls.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just...
I wonder, is it difficult to focus on the game when you're the subject of so many trade rumors?
I just tune out all the noise, Candace. This is exactly where I want to be. You know, I'm in the moment, just trying to live my best life and manifest this championship. And anything you're hearing is just a rumor or innuendo, and no one here has said anything about trading me. You know, the silence is golden.
Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Westside, weaving, prime time, speeding, street run, creeping, low key, demon, teeth out, cheesing, having, eating, get mine, greedy, cold world, freezing.
I can take a towel, try not to lose control. Been out 2 weeks around, been out 2 weeks around. No red lights on the road, to get in what you owe.
Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Westside, weaving, prime time, speeding.
And as far as the money, $250K is a lot of money, so I would like to invest that into real estate because that's what I go to college for. I would like to rematch Jomar. Last year I was up 13 in the third quarter. He came back and won. He has that dog mentality in him as well. So I definitely want my rematch against him. I feel like it'll go different this time. This year I plan on taking it all. I don't feel like nothing can stop me. There's tough players out there that's on my level, but I'm confident in myself. I'm not scared or worried about anybody else.
All right, fans, on your feet, and welcome your Denver Nuggets! Hi, I'm Kyle Speller, PA announcer for the Denver Nuggets, and you're going to hear me making calls for NBA 2K22. Yeah! Nikola Jokic, let's go! I love the energy, especially the energy in our building. I don't know how they do it in other arenas, but in our arena, we really try to take advantage of our home court advantage. I just concluded my 15th season with the team, and so we know how to feed off of each other, and I really know how to feel the crowd and kind of set that home court atmosphere. And each and every game, I'm all in, and it doesn't take much to get me hyped up at all because I want the Vic.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation. GA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, we know the game's changing, and Steve...
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. GA, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Damian Lillard. Joe Ingles is out there with Justice Winslow. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. And for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Riley is out there with MP. Now we're looking at teams with first-year coaches, Chris. How long do you think it usually takes to get up to speed with the new system?
You know, it depends, Kevin. Do you have veteran players on your team? Is it a familiar system that guys have seen before? Young squads, they take a little bit more time to get up to speed. It may take till the All-Star break or so.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Takes the 3. And MP with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
That's a look they always want him to take. Because if he's got the space, he's got the green light.
Lillard against Curry. Lillard outside. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Clay denies that.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Hart.
With the anticipation, the angles Clay takes defensively, really impressive.
And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 5 points so far.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Lillard. Curry with the defensive effort.
That works just like they drew it up. Till the part where he short arms to play.
And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris, you have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball on almost every play. But teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a 3.
Curry against Lillard. Green with the block.
And good anticipation by Draymond. I mean, he always gets in position for these clean spots like this.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
The Trailblazers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Lillard looking around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Golden State basketball.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Philadelphia. The drive by MP. Green breaking loose, and they pick up 2.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Passes it to Ingles. Curry against Lillard. Pass to Winslow. High arcing shot. And the rejection by MP. The wide open look here for Ingles. Buries the long-range jumper. Ingles has got 5 points so far. It's stolen by Ingles. And Portland turns it over again. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Simons is checked in.
Blazers up.
1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Bjelica passes to MP.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Here's Simons, guarded by Kerr. Ingles against MP. 5 to shoot. Simons from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touched.
Pass to Nurkic. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that win.
McLemore's checked in for Josh Hart. Bjelica with it. Now defended by McLemore. Good on the shot.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
There's Winslow. Nurkic kicks to Ingles. And again, it's Portland converted.
And the vision of Nurkic, I mean, solid and understanding when to distribute the ball.
Curry dishes to MP. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Green lays it up and banks it in. Green's got his second basket.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Here's Nurkic. It's blocked. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Damian Lillard winning the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, which honors the...
Being recognized for giving your time, but also...
Well, Lillard is well-deserving and well-liked, certainly. Some of the most open and thoughtful answers you'll hear.
Comfortable with a microphone, whether it's a press conference or a recording studio. He's got quotes and bars.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. The passion in the first half has been outstanding.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
On the floor for Portland, Joe Ingles is out there with Little. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's Simons in at the point. Poole's checked in for Golden State. And Chris, if you were playing today, which coach would you most want to play for?
There's so many great coaches in this league. Kevin, I don't know, but I would hope they had the template of letting their guys get out and go in a fast-paced system. I want to play for a coach that played this game before. I want to play for a coach that really had that great attitude in the locker room, one that fostered chemistry. So many great coaches, I'm sure it's a lot of them that fit that criteria.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
And the pass to Ingles. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Wiseman. Good as Green picking up the assist.
James Wiseman.
Green's got his third assist on the night.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Nurkic. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. A nice shot by MP. 23 points for MP.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, I flat out. I thought they looked overmatched. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and hard out.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Golden State.
And how many players have ever notched multiple 60-point games? And listen, Bill, Jordan, Kobe, Elgin Baylor, James Harden, Damian Lillard.
MP passes to Wiseman. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Wiggins against Lillard. On deep, McLemore. The Warriors pull it in. Portland again missing. Warriors leading by 23. MP with it. Lillard picks him up. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And the Warriors with some changes. Bielitsa, he checks in for Wiseman. And it's Thompson in for Wiggins. Winslow's checked in for Portland. Lillard outside. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And the Warriors making a change here. Porter's checked in.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Now a timeout called by Portland. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. For some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
And at 280 pounds, Nurkic is difficult to deter, even when you hit him. He's just so strong.
To the paint. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Curry. MP's got 33.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Lillard outside. Here's Little. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
MP. That's his first.
It's going to be on MP. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Curry against Lillard. Down low. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And it's clear how talented a player MP is. When he takes over like this, boy, he is fun to watch.
Lillard against Curry. And Lillard kicks to Little. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Lillard. Back to Winslow. Over Porter. It's rebounded by Golden State. Now Bielitsa. 9 points last game out. MP looking around. From deep. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
He's showing
a dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been. into the second half. We'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. MP out there with Nemanja Bjelica. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand, for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Winslow. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Lillard. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Ingles can't get it to go.
Well, their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And there's the pass to Nurkic. Curry against Lillard. This one for 3. Portland with a new 14. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
Well, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
MP passes to Green, and Green slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Nurkic has got 6.
Got to give Nurkic props. He's gifted at staying in control, even when he's under pressure.
Here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Joe Ingles.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Warriors have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Some changes for Golden State. Wiseman comes in for Bjelica, and Wiggins is subbed in for Thompson. And Portland with a change here, too. Smith has checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Wiggins kicks to MP. He feeds it to Green. Back to MP. And the shot goes in. MP's got 43 points.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
To the inside. Here's Nurkic. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for Nurkic.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get it to his open guys.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Wiseman. He's guarded by Nurkic. Good work there as it goes. 45 points for MP.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Smith against Wiggins. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Pass to Ingles. It's stolen by Wiseman. On the wing, MP. Beyond the arc. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Smith surveying the D. Ingles in the corner. Pass to Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. And just miss after miss right now. To the middle. And finished off by Weissman.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
Here's Hart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Smith. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Wiggins. And another basket for Golden State.
And with that mid-range jumper, Wiggins has the lift to shoot over almost anyone.
Smith outside. Now the pass to Winslow. Fires the 3. They get it back.
Not the fastest, biggest guy, but Steph's competitiveness allows him to be a good defender.
Yep. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
Vision. Big bangy racks on me. With a hair and nails on feet. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, man, I'm sheep. Watch out for what we can't see. Cause the man pretty like that from my OG. Big bangy racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. With a hair and nails on feet. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, man, I'm sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pretty learned that from my OG.
Stressed out on that block, they're bringing me up. We get caught, it's this man for the... Yeah, we took out the pants out the shops. The life breaks a god, spend up my time till I'm gone. Masses I deal with the wrong, sailing them rivers and painting my songs. I'm loving that heavenly touch. It's like I can shoot me on job, man. We hoes do not stay to a boss. I'm saying my people, we lost on riding on it.
Big bangy rats on me. Stack that low key. With a hair and nails on feet. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bangy rats on me. Stack that low key. With a hair and nails on feet. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Yeah, obsessed with success. Tryna run up a couple years and no less. Mine, been up next, we've been blessed. Been putting in, sparking the interest. No strings attached, I press with no stress. Running to the back, can't lose breath. I save and stack, no, I can't lose bread. Got a hat and a get a new front step. Money adding up, so I know I'm moving. Damage just came in, I move like a vet, not a panicker. You chatting man, shut your mouth, back it up. I'm with the plan it out, I'm bad it up. I'm trying to get big racks. See how I'm running on the track, now I'm stamina. Banking racks on me. No keys. With the hair and nails on feet. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, man, feeling them sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man be that from my OG. Banking racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. With the hair and nails on feet. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, man, feeling them sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Growing up, too, I was a Nuggets fan as well as a kid. I met Alex English when I was in the 5th or 6th grade, and that was when I actually became a Nuggets fan. I have his autograph to this day. And so I'm not only the announcer for the team, I'm a fan of the team. I'm able to package all of that and to bring it to what I bring every night to the games.
This is the 4th quarter, and the address on the building is 1000 Chopper Circle.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. Now, Golden State's starting 5. Here we go. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. MP out there with Bielitsa. And for the Clippers, the stars of the team, Leonard and George, are the forwards. Powell is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
And Thompson kicks to MP. And the shot goes in.
Just muscling through it all. These finishes get MP fired up. Fantastic focus.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Hartenstein passes to Jackson. Here's Leonard. That one, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Outside, George. Back to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly, and the Clippers miss again. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. MP dishes to Green. Curry wide open. Good as Green picking up the assist.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make. And look at how synced up MP is with his guys. They're in perfect rhythm for that alley-oop.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
It was a sizable loss, and it was mostly due to their awful passing and ball control. They just need to use better judgment in this game.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Over MP. And the shot falls short this time. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And Kawhi, one of the top players in the league. The question for many is if he's in the top 3 or not.
I don't know, GA. I think it's pretty hard to name more than 3 players who are definitively better than Kawhi. I'll say this. He's an elite talent. To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
The play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Leonard. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Pass from Reggie Jackson.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. Got a piece of it. Stolen by George. Now the Clippers moving it up. And the dunk by Jackson.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Curry passes to MP. Cloak loose. Powell with the steal. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Passes it to Hartenstein. And stolen by Bielitsa. On the wing, MP. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
The 3. And Marcus Morris, good for 3.
And the one thing about Morris, he doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
Took him no time at all on that one.
MP's
got 15.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
George with the ball. Now Green defending, and George kicks to Jackson. And it's MP with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Green. And here's MP for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 18.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Green with the block.
He's a tremendous defender. Draymond Green all over that shot.
And so it's MP making the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Warriors.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. Curry is out there with Wiggins, and it's MP in at the 3 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games, playoffs too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Jackson with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the...
Does it for the first half of play. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The stars of the team, Leonard and George, are the forwards. Norman Powell is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Hartenstein in at the center, locking down the middle. And the basket by MP. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work. And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Curry passes to MP. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Clippers trailed by 13. Pass to Powell. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Cans it from downtown.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength, a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Leonard attacking.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Bjelica passes to MP. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. MP's got 26.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Greg, last season, he saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Here's Leonard. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
What an effort from Kawhi so far on offense. He's working hard and finding plenty of shots.
Poole, the pass to MP. And the three ball is good. MP's got 31 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
The pass to Hartenstein. Now the dish to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 6 to shoot. Over MP. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. They led by as many as 18 points. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Leonard with the steal. Jackson against Green. Nobody near Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
MP, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Green, and Wiggins is subbed in for Curry.
Just a solid performance on the interior. Rebounding has been off the charts.
Did that 7-1 wingspan come in handy? Porter, a legit threat to score anytime he gets around the rim.
Jackson looking it over. .112 left in the third. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Porter. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Porter's got 4 this quarter.
Hard to shake Porter's focus. Good at staying in control on the way up.
Here's Jackson. Got a piece of it.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Wiseman. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Wiseman's got his first bucket in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Jackson, and the rejection by MP. Batum dishes to Jackson. To stop the run. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Buries it from three-point range. Leonard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
MP kicks to Poole. Back to MP. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
With 1 on the clock, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put in the path.
Substitution.
Both teams making substitutions here. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Peyton. Draymond Green is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's MP in at the 3.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they are not into this game, they have to get some stops.
The shot by Powell, no good. Warriors leading by 21. MP passes to Green. It's good.
What I know about Draymond, he's not going to beat you with a ton of post moves. He's a guy who wins with effort.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry dishes to MP. Passes to Bjelica. Back to MP. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Right there, Draymond with good rhythm on the shot, even with the defender closing.
Smitty, last year at the play-in tournament, the late season really heated up. Do you enjoy seeing teams work extra hard to secure their positions?
Kevin, I loved it. There was no time to rest for those teams that wanted to fight their way out of the play-in. And like you said, at the end of the season, we had a lot of drama.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Back to Powell. Outside, George. Back to Powell. MP with it. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his third foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Hartenstein's checked in for Marcus Morris. And the Warriors also making a change. Looney's checked in for Bjelica. Peyton passes to MP. Count that one.
MP.
35 points for MP.
Assist from.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And it's Leonard missing. Golden State's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. George finds Leonard. And, Steve, you played in a different era. Do you look a little differently at all the hugs and handshakes between opposing players these days?
No, not at all, Kevin. It's just totally different. These guys been knowing each other for a long time, you know, with youth basketball. I think the competition on the court, it speaks for itself, so I think our game is still in good hands.
Looney with the bucket.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Powell kicks to Leonard. Pass to George. Here's Mann. Back to George. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Outside Curry. Around the back and lays it in.
And that little flare is letting the other side know they did nothing to stop him.
Here's Mann. Kicks it out to Leonard. from downtown, and another three for the Clippers.
Hard not to call Leonard's number every time down the floor. He's become that dominant.
MP outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Off the inbound, no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. George with the ball. Now Green defending.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season. And what a huge standout performance it was
for MP.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
And Curry, here we go. Here's MP. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. MP's got 43 points.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Hartenstein. Green with the block. Curry passes to Payton. Over George, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Green dishes to MP. Releases. It's in.
And it's clear how talented a player MP is. When he takes over like this, boy, he is fun to watch.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
All right, I'm going to cut right to the chase. You want out or not?
Mr. Lesser, no.
You lying to me?
I mean, look at this. You got such a great environment that I see myself thriving in. You know what I'm saying? Your infrastructure is just dope. There's so much potential here.
Is there an and to this?
There's none of that. Look, I love this city. I love this culture. Yo, these fans will go crazy. I see myself building a life here, just pursuing my dreams 100%.
This all looks sincere.
Look, lying burdens the conscience, and personally, I like to live guilt-free.
It's good to hear. Listen, do you ever have a problem, you can always talk to me.
Of course. Oh, and thank you. Seriously, Mr. Lesser.
I got 3 minutes to my next meeting. Anything you want to talk about?
I'm good to go. Just wishing you blessings for the rest of the day, man.
You too.
Have a good one.
All right.
told them that I would be classic. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brace, we tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done beat cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here, I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot. Tell her come here. Telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that means ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landed. You need help, you
I get to be one of 30 people in the world. It's just such an honor. I'd never want to take this for granted.
And now the starting lineup for your Phoenix Suns.
We're just about...
Hey, Brian. Devin Booker finally playing winning basketball in Phoenix. He said, quote, "This city deserves it. I've been here grinding, trying to get to this point. The team and the culture that we have."
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. MP is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Šarić in at the 5 spot. And Grant, as you watch the league since you retired, what do you think is the biggest change?
Well, you started to see the three-point boom change towards the end of my career. And, of course, also how centers are used is probably the biggest change of them all.
And he drives in, goes up and lays it in nice and easy. MP's got 5.
I like that bucket from MP. He forces the issues and takes it right to the rack.
Here's Paul. Goes back up. Oh, Green with a block. And they get it back. Phoenix no good that time either.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Crowder with a steal. Pass to Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
And here are the Warriors now.
Well, the playmaking of Draymond Green is something you always love. This guy sees absolutely everything on the floor. Great setup man in the post. He plays with the vision of a point guard.
Here's Booker. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Pass to Paul. Down low. And there's Šarić on the assist from Paul. And so often this team has Draymond bring the ball up and initiate the offense.
You know, that is because Draymond has the instincts and vision of a point guard. He knows where and when to set up his shooters. How about a guy who can change the game without taking shots? Incredible stuff from Dre. Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Now here's Booker. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game. Three-pointer. And the Suns get another 3.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
From deep, MP. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Now here's Paul. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. The Warriors leading. Here's MP. The 3 is up. Thompson, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Šarić, the pass to Paul. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3.
There's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the 3.
against Paul. And the basket by Curry.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Bielitsa against Saric. 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Well, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Shoots over Thompson. And the Suns miss again.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Bielitsa finds MP. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And it's the Suns with the ball. 7-point differential. Pass to Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Nemanja Bielitsa.
Well, I think we know that Devin Booker is known for his shooting, but to me, guys, there's also the passing and the rebounding aspect that comes into play with him.
Craig is checked in for Saric. The Warriors also with a sub. Wiggins is checked in.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Great effort from MP against the contact. He gets past it and is able to sink the shot.
It's Booker on the wing. Off target from the wing. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. And drafted 13th back in 2015, Devin Booker, for years, the lone...
That's what I've been waiting on.
And Grant, that's got to feel pretty special.
That's so true. I mean, to stick it out and get this organization back on the winning track, that's how legacies are made.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Booker, the 2, with Johnson at the 3. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Payne in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well-balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Craig finds Booker. And here's Payne. Kaminsky with it. Now guarded by Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Craig. Yes! And And it's Booker with the setup.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
MP's shot is good. MP's got 23 points.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Pass to Craig. Now here's Payne. It's Booker on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. That one's wide left.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
On offense, MP has been locked in, just going after shots, hitting them again and again.
Booker against Wiseman. Booker, the pass to Kaminsky. And here's the fast break. Here's MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
We'll never question MP's toughness. I mean, he's willing to take a few lumps down low if it means points or a trip to the line.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
To the paint. Wiggins finds Bielitsa. MP. And MP throws it down.
You see the vertical MP has. He's able to get off the ground fast to throw it down.
Outside Booker. To end the run. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Count it. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Thompson, he's checked into the Warriors. Pass to Paul. A minute 6 left in the first half of this one. And he lobs it up top.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Thompson outside. And down it goes. 2 points.
Klay Thompson.
And the Warriors lead by 17.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. The rebound by MP. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Assisted by
MP's got 33 points.
Klay Thompson.
You have to admire the focus. What body control from MP to finish off the shot.
Outside Paul. From outside the arc. Doesn't go for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on top, up 19. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Nemanja Bjelica is out there with MP. Thompson goes in, and that one drops for him.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And that one's good. Paul.
Boy, this is an art Chris Paul mastered a long time ago, scoring in the paint against the tightest defense. Boy, and with Klay Thompson's 2-year absence, you really saw the importance he has to this Warriors team. They missed this guy dearly.
Thompson passes to MP. Now Green. 5 to shoot. Over Crowder. It's tipped.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you'd love to see him get high for these rejections.
Outside Booker. Releases. No good that time. Thompson with some nice D. Well, Klay likes to fly under the radar. But Doris, he is integral to what they do.
That's exactly right. Fantastic defender. That
Phoenix making some changes. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Šarić. Johnson comes in for Crowder. And it's Bridges in for Craig. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Bjelica is checked in for Wiseman. Green comes in for Porter Jr. MP's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Poole in for Stephen Curry. Booker against Thompson. From 13, Booker can't get it to go.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Thompson finds MP. Bjelica inside. He's guarded by Bridges. Bjelica, that's good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Now Paul. Missed it. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. They've had incredible... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Johnson are the forwards. And it's Kaminsky in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Oh, look at MP flying up for the alley-oop. There's no stopping that.
Ooh, Thompson with the block. MP outside, takes it inside, drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 37. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
For 3, Booker. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Greg.
You know, BA, it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
MP, the pass to Green. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Outside Booker. Bridges outside. Can they get it? No good off the glass. The Warriors have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Pass to Bjelica. And the jam by Bjelica.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Bridges against MP. Bridges passes to Paul. Shot blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Amazing technique on the boards tonight, MP. You found a body every time the ball went up. Coach must have been happy with that effort.
I think it's a cliche that rebounding is a team effort, but it's true. So whether you're a guard, big, when the ball goes up, you find your man and you put a body on him. Coach has been preaching that since preseason. He's really big on taking care of the fundamentals. Doing the little things. And he's right. That's often the difference between winning and losing.
Told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat light. I showed them the aces. No need for the brace. We tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here. I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See, in the crop top, when the block hot, tell her come here. Telekinesis, everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of three. And I'm on my chef career, smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty. Know I got the recipe, immortal. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and
I put
just
my all in it,
fly.
I'm authentic, I'm raw with it, I'm a on, call a mortician, coming back like Jordan, I'm 4/5 in this ambition, cooking in the kitchen, in the pot missing, in the shop missing, no op hissing, I do not listen, from the block tripping, I stop wishing, pulling off the lot with the top missing like Motor City, it's all pistons, I blow a check, I ball vicious, that was on my neck, I couldn't fall victim, I was all with it, don't need a breather, put that card in, it wasn't a visa, hardest card up bringing the heat, the iron, the stripes on my brand new Adidas, still in the